welcome back for another video. Here we go with part 2, picking up right where we left off. For those of you who might not have caught part 1, go ahead and check it out. If not, then here's a little recap for you. So basically what we've done here, we just pulled off. We were looking for a campsite. It's getting late today, and we couldn't find one here at this spot, so we're going to head on down the river and see what else we can find. This is kind of a long canyon section. It's a rapid on both sides. We just kind of pulled off in the middle here, and I'm about to enter the main flow again. Woo-hoo! This section here doesn't look like much, but boy, there's a lot of power. This river was 3 times this width just before this canyon, so all that water is just focused right here in this one little section. Luckily, the water's a little high, so the rocks down below aren't causing this to be crazy. It's just a fun shoot. Taking off over there. Bald eagle, American eagle, an eagle. Right, so we've arrived at what we used to call dry out camp, and now we call it otter camp, because every time we've come by here, stayed here, we found that there's a family of otters that lives right there. Found a spot to camp for the night. It is hot, hot, hot. So I found myself a little spot under these little mangrove areas here. I just got my chair out and I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna let that sun, and if I do the old finger trick, I got 2 fingers before the sun drops below that mountain in front of me. And it'll get a lot cooler at that point. The sun won't be directly hitting us here. So at that point, I'm gonna get started on camp, and from here I'll give you a shot of what I look like, what I'm looking at. Through the trees here, right over yonder, in that flat section. That's where we'll be pitching our tarps, and we'll be sleeping there tonight. And as you can see, the sun is up there, about to come over the mountain. Charles has arrived. Been here about 15-20 minutes. He had a fishing snag and he wanted to do some fishing just up the bend there, so that's where he went. All right, so we've got camp set up. This is our common area, and over here, this is where I've got my tent pitched. It looks like a tent, it's just a tarp though. Got a 5x7 tarp underneath it as a floor. And I took my free soldier tarp, and then it's kind of nice, it has these little extra tie down points, so stopped one from the end, so I had enough to come over here and connect all this together. And that's because the winds come from this direction. On the back, I just use a piece of driftwood, but on the front here, I'm using my oars. Actually, it's my paddle. I just lashed it together. Kind of stuck it in the ground there a little bit. Works real good. Now, this is where it gets hokey. So that right there is my bud net hammock. And as you can see, it kind of sits up a little bit on the ends. But when I get in there and push it down, it all levels out. But either case, this is how I'm rocking. Too many bugs around here not to go without the net. So I'm doing it. Tied to a tree. And Charles, he's up the mountainside, up that rope. And he said he'll film me his little camp area. As you can see, he's up there in the trees. Nice spot.
So my dad camps down there. I climb up here this rope. Once you climb up the rope, you get to where my hammock is. It's pretty steep over here though. Give you guys an idea of how steep this actually is. All that dirt's there because I kept falling down trying to get in the hammock. Yeah, it's pretty awesome up here though.
Oh, he got it. Yep. He's carrying it. We just saw this osprey come down and take this fish. He was actually up in the tree and he just took off and got it. Now he's heading back to his nest. Or hers. Well, I decided to go out for a late night paddle. The moon's coming up. It looks like it's pretty much full. And it's just so peaceful out here. So calm, other than the bugs, but they go away as soon as I turn off the light. It's so quiet, other than the ducks and the occasional squeal or something. It's beautiful. See the light? This is the way to do it right here. We're just hooked up together, anchored, just sitting there watching the moon, listening to all these animals that are going to keep us up all night long. It's like Frankenstein's mad at us. That's what's all in these bushes right here. Here, be quiet and we'll listen. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Charles is about to make his ascent to go to bed.
Hey, good news.
What's that?
There's fresh deer shit in front of me. My head wrapped off.
Well, the deer's been through here, so that means no predators have, hopefully. Hopefully no predators following it. And this is why I didn't put my hammock up there.
There's more shit right there too.
There's more than one deer, probably.
I might be.
Somewhere I'm standing too.
I'm gonna take this carabiner with me now. Hey, bear.
All right, well, I love you. Good night.
Oh, yeah. Night.
It's day 3. I'm up. I'm not doing well. I'm hurting, man. Last night was a rough night. My air mattress took a crap. Oh, it was not good. Sleeping straight on the ground, just with a couple rubbers. Not cool. Just get too over that. So here we go. Made a good day. Had a little problem too with my little bug net contraption last night. That didn't work out too good, so I ended up having to take it off and just put it across the front. And it worked. It wasn't buggy at all, so. Oh God, here comes the day. So here's where we hung our food last night.
On the tree.
I've been hearing them there. Oh yeah, there they are. They're trying to cut our food down.
You're not supposed to help the raccoons.
Yeah, the birds are like, we'll get that food down for you guys. 2 of them working on it too. That's crazy.
I've never seen 2 birds peck at the same tree before.
Trying to chop our tree down, get our food out. Day 3, we're on the water now, and the wind is already blowing, messing things up. The moment I start filming, it starts blowing. It's awesome. I just love this. But anyway, Day 3, here we go. Good. Now right here, I probably should just get out of the boat. Just get out of the boat, let it float past this little bit of water and jump back in and keep going. But I'm lazy, I'm tired, don't want to stand up, and it's just barely floating, so I just keep pushing. But if you're watching this for an instructional purpose, the best thing to do is probably just to step out of the boat and move it ahead a little bit and get back in. The reason you don't want to do this, it's really hard on your equipment. You break your paddle, break your seat, scratch the heck out of the bottom of the boat. But I don't care. I buy my stuff to use, and I don't mind replacing it when I wear it out. So I'll just be lazy, keep scooching, pushing, and get out eventually.
She floats.
Forgive the burping and belching and heavy breathing, but I am really feeling bad at this point. I am so nauseous. The stuff I had for dinner gave me the runs, so all morning I've been, digging cat holes and just not feeling well, and it's just burping it up, you know what I mean? It's just not feeling great, but I'm soldiering on, and still, despite of it all, am enjoying myself.
Charles got stuck pretty good up there. He probably got stuck again when he came through that area I did. He's a bigger boat, a little heavier, so he's probably gonna have a tough time. We should have came down that side. There's a little more water, but there's big rocks at the front and the shelf, so we tried to make it down this side, but
That's boulder bouncing, baby. Boulder bouncing. Real shallow over here. This area right here, the big rapid, it's got like a 20-foot elevation change, so we know we can't make that chute. So what we have to do is we have to go down this, drop over there, and we'll take that backwater and head that way. Come on, turn the fuck on. Yeah, that's a hell of a drop right there. I don't think I'd make that drop right there.
I know.
All right. That looks like a death run, homie. And that's all she wrote. Oh yeah, that's an eater-upper right there. You flip right there and swim the rest of the way. This is the one we usually go on though, so hopefully it'll be deep. Yeah. It's like its own little river. It's gonna have a lot of tipper rocks in it though. Hey, the waterfall at the end of this could be interesting. Oh, fuck. We really want to get past that bridge. Oh, that's a hella ledge.
That's what I
Yeah, no. Baby, better off just lining right down through here, huh? Just line right down through here?
Yeah.
I was just gonna hit that thing. I got hit by a rock and got knocked over the side. Good thing I didn't. That might have been an ugly pin. Fish on. Hope my camera's catching this. Look, come on. Woo! Jumped out the water. Alrighty. Come on there, little guy. It's alright. Yeah, there we go, in the boat. Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. We'll get it out of you. Here you go. Nice one. Ooh. Whoop, into the water he goes. Feisty fighters they are. Feisty fighters indeed. Fish. Whoa, there we go. Ha! Another little one here. Calm down, fella. Calm down, calm down, calm down. It's okay, it's okay. We'll get it out of you. See there? It's just a baby. Back to the water with you. So that's 2 before the bridge. I wonder how many Charles will catch before the bridge. Oh. This area behind me, I hope the camera's picking it up, is just a big old ledge canyon on both sides, and the whole river narrows down. And oh, I think I got another one. Oh, he got off. So the fishing in here is just awesome. Oh, I think I might have another little one on. Nope, I got a bunch of goo. Been catching a lot of this stuff. Yucky, yucky, gooey. Woohoo! He's jumping. And another little one. Gotcha. It's relax, 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 guy. Got another one. Another little one. There we go. Boy, it sure is fun up in here. Relax there, buddy. Get this out of here. You can be on your way. Here we go. Fishing out here is awesome. Well, catching all those fish sure made us hungry, so we stopped over here on the side of the river, made us some lunch, and now we're kind of scouting out the area. Hopefully we'll be able to find a campsite, because it's already about 4:30, and man, I'm tired, and I'm tired. You can hear it in my voice. I'm just butt busted, buddy. This has been some good type 2 fun today, but all them fish was worth it. So we stopped here to have some lunch, and Charles pulled out his pole. And so far he's gotten 3 hits, and this is the first one he's got to shore. They all got off right there. Oh, just like that one. And that's the only drag about using barbless hooks, is you might lose them right there in front of you. But, you know, hey, that happens anyway. But either case, what an awesome spot, huh? He's only been standing like 5 minutes, and he's probably hooked, I don't know, half a dozen fish. You know, he's just right there, the same little ledge, and it goes into this big swift going down. And I tell you what, it's a sweet spot for sure. Sweet spot for sure. And just before it, it's just wide open. But see, you can kind of see the ledge along the edge right there. And that ledge runs all along the whole side there. So it's kind of a cool spot. You hear him? He already got another one. Looks like a bigger one too this time. Oh, about the same. Just a reminder that sometimes the river can take us away. Looks like a canoe, maybe a drift boat, hard to say. Yeah. She's a drift boat. Got it busted in the side, wrapped around this rock. Well, Charles' eagle eyes found us a spot here on the side of the river. And we set up camp, and now Charles is going to go off and do a little fishing. How deep is it where you're at? Nice. I'll probably go swimming right over there in a minute.
There's a big pool right here, actually. Another hole right here in the middle. There's a big pool.
Nice. I tell you what, I am so fried. It's been a long day. The wind's been blowing at us, and it's been hot, hot, hot. And didn't sleep very much last night, man. Sleeping on the ground stuff just ain't for me. My mattress sprung a leak. It was dead within 20 minutes. And man, I had 2 of the foam pads, but they only do so good that you lay on them for a while. My arms were falling asleep, and I kept waking up. And then my overquilt that is actually for a hammock, it's just not quite long enough when you lay on the ground, you know? So there's that. So I kept having cold body parts, but other than that, I was warm. Yeah, it was a rough night last night. So I'm really looking forward to being in the old hammock here tonight. I got a good pitch too. So yeah. Nothing like a good river bath. I went and took a little swim, kind of got the armpits cleaned off and all the cracks and crevices, you know, and then came back, put some deodorant on and some fresh clothes. And well, not completely yet. It's still kind of warm, so I left my shirt off, but oh, I feel so much better. Not only that, I brought some electrolytes on. It's a good thing because I'm about halfway through this cup and I'm already starting to feel better. So now I know what happened. The heat was just whooping my butt, totally fried, but now I'm starting to feel better. Yeah. You know what makes this whole thing worthwhile though? Even though I was feeling crappy all day, nauseous and everything, is when what my son said. He's standing there on the corner and he says, you know, there's few things in life that'll make me feel this happy. Few things. I know one and one more on the way that could make him more happy. But he was pretty happy. And he just looked around and he was at such peace and just like said he was so happy that he was able to take this trip. You know, those of you who don't know, he's about to be a daddy. Come December, I'm gonna be a grandpa. So this could be the last trip for a long time that he and I get to take together, because you know how that works. You get a baby and there ain't no calling in sick, there ain't no taking vacations. You just gotta work. But hopefully, you know, get my granddaughter a couple years in age and we'll get her out here in the canoes too.
We're trying to get the perfect picture. I almost ate shit. Oh, I think I found it.
Welcome to my picture perfect camp. Isn't this like something out of a magazine? Pretty awesome. All right, so it's Tuesday, 4th of July, day 4, I believe. And we're getting ready to go on down the river. Got camp all broke down and ate some breakfast, and now we're just getting ready to go. And just got a text from Charles's girlfriend that really sent my mind in a kind of crazy place. She finally realized that the monkey died in Tarzan, and that made her sad to think that, you know, Tarzan got a mom because her baby died, you know. But it made me start thinking about Tarzan and all together and everything, you know. If Tarzan would have never died, Africa might not have ever broke out in genocide. Because, you know, he was the dude that was keeping all the peace back in the day, you know, keeping all the safety between all the tribes and all that. I don't know if you all watched the Tarzan TV show, but that's the case. You know, so any of you Gen Xers and older know what I'm talking about. Anybody else, you're going to have to do some soul searching and find that, because, man, when Tarzan died, peace left Africa. Just before 11:30, and we're on the water. Right behind me is where we camped. Doesn't look like much from here, but worked out really nice. So here we go. Day 3. Pterodactyl birds. Cool, I hope I caught that. All these rocks are why the fishing is so good. All this structure. Nice. Look at that wave. Well, my GoPro battery died, so there's only one rapid left. That's at the Elkton to the takeout, and I don't think we're really going to shoot that rapid. I think we're going to kind of go around it. It might have been impressive to see it, but I'll see if I can get you some phone footage on it and see how we go. But it's been a fantastic trip. This section that normally is a swift water area, because the water's so high, it's very just calm and still placid, as you can see behind me here. Well, kind of. See if I can help you with that a little bit. There you go. Just calm as calm can be. So this area, usually we just swoop through fast, but not this time, because as you can see, it's just calm. So it's kind of a slog. It's really hot. So I pulled over here, get me some shade and a little bit of wheat thins and something to drink, and we'll soldier on. So where I pulled off earlier, Charles wanted to fish that section, and it was all placid the whole way. And I told him I'm going to meet him way up ahead when we get to where we're going to take out. And just that way, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile or so, is where the truck is. And there's a rapid between here and there. And there's also another river that comes in between here and there. And we've never ran it at this kind of level, so I told him I'd come up here and I'd wait the next big shady spot, and I didn't want to get stuck by the wind. And as soon as I got here, the wind has started to blow. So he's so far away, he's like a little beetle ant way over there. So it's going to be a while before he gets here. So I decided just to get out my chair and relax right here and enjoy this little bit of river, my last little scene of beauty before I go get me a carne asada burrito, because I'm freaking hungry.
All right, my dad's gone down. He's shooting it. There's a little channel there we have to go down to get through there.